Hello, Aries Collective. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning into Just B.E.E Tarot. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your awesome energy. And thank you for clicking on that subscribe button and hitting that like button, and also that notification bell. It'll let you know when I go live or when I'm uploading new videos. Also, if this resonates with you, please comment or leave some feedback. It's all appreciated. Today I am shuffling for the overall energy for 2022 mid-monthly, September 2022 mid-monthly romance reading. So Spirit, what do we need for the overall energy for this reading for Aries for September 2022 romance? What just came out was the High Priest, and this is Intend and Create. Can I have another couple cards for the overall energy for the Aries Collective for romance for September 2022? Overall energy for the Aries Collective. Thank you. This is Sage. Be devoted and committed. And can I have another card? And one more card for the overall energy for this Aries Collective reading for romance for September 2022. September for Aries. Shuffling for Aries. Overall energy. Thank you. And this is Broken Arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Okay, so let's get started here. I am getting the energy that you might have been going through something with your partner. Maybe some tough times. Maybe some words were said that you wish you could take back. You might be going through a speed bump right now. Spirit is telling me to make sure that you're keeping in alignment with your true happiness. If this person wants to be with you, if you want to be with this person, then fight for them. You know, if this is a relationship that you feel like is committed, and this is somebody that you're devoted to, then it can be saved. Depending on your circumstance and how this resonates with you. Obviously, it's not going to work for everybody. But I am hearing Spirit say that if there is an intention to be committed to this relationship and to create stability, maybe you need to regain trust, which could take a very long time to regain. And maybe that can't be regained. But there needs to be a creation of that trust. There needs to be a creation of stability, of what you guys used to have. So there needs to be peace in both of your hearts and both of your souls to have this be worked on. Now, if that can't be established, then it's time to part ways. It's time to clear the energy and put down the so-called arrows. They're broken because you're done fighting. You can't fight any longer with broken arrows. So if it is truly over, then put down your weapons and surrender and move on. I know that's not easily said and done, There may be houses. There may be assets. There are children. But it's important to create a co-parenting relationship if you can, to talk about things and create a sort of peace. Because as much as you were devoted and committed toward this relationship or not, there has to be some kind of decision made. And Spirit's asking you to walk away with a peaceful heart and soul no matter what, or go on with a peaceful heart and soul. You can't keep holding things over somebody's head or going back and saying, well, remember when you did this? There has to be a moving on and a healing if this is to work for your greatest good. And for those who don't have, I just heard, for those who don't have a significant other, you have to create an intention to create and manifest and ask Spirit to bring in what you want, what you desire the most. And be specific, because the universe is specific. When you're putting that energy out there, the universe wants to answer you. But if you're not specific enough, then you might end up with something that you aren't ready for or wasn't exactly what you wanted. So be intentional with your manifestations, who you want in a partner, their qualities, their overall appearance even, and start manifesting. Write it down when you meditate. Say it out loud. And put this into practice. Be committed to keeping on manifesting these things. And the universe will hear you and bring it to you. The universe wants to help you. And I don't think enough people understand that the universe is on our side, does want you to be happy, true happiness, and may bring you somebody that you would never in a million years see yourself being attracted to. And Spirit may be saying, keep an open mind and an open heart to who and what you are attracted to, because everything comes in different kinds of packages, So open your heart and your mind, listen to people, and go from there instead of, just kind of going by attraction, because you can be attracted to the actual person that these people are when they open up to you. Spirit, I am shuffling for the Aries collective. What do they need to know for their greatest good for September 2022? I have a couple more cards to get this started. What does the Aries collective need revealed to them for their greatest good? Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we have the 8 of water. Excuse me. The 4 of water. And strength. Ooh, okay, and Fool. Okay, so now I do see that you're thinking of, or you're planning on maybe walking away from something. This might be something that, while it seems like you have everything, there's something you're longing for. I feel like this is something that Spirit has put in front of you, that you're finally paying attention to after so long of paying attention to frivolous things. I feel like you're finally putting faith into the universe. You're finally kind of leveling up a little bit, or want to level up, and you're realizing that things that used to serve you no longer do. The Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is the Eight of Water, is walking away from all 8 cups that are full. Like I said, you seem to have everything. Your wants and desires were met. However, you've changed. You have leveled up. And now there's something in you, and you're yearning for a change. You're yearning for something to complete you. You know you have what you need to survive. You know you should be happy with what you have, but there's something missing, and you are having a yearning inside you to go find it. Now, this could be a job. This could be another person. The universe doesn't know rules, but it does know your heart, and it does know your energy. And this is your journey, and if you're asked to move on, or your heart is not content where it is, are you ready to just sit in that stagnant energy and be complacent? Or are you willing to take this leap of faith? Excuse me, I'm so sorry, my throat. Are you willing to take this leap of faith and move forward on this new journey? You know, this is completely free will, but it's courageous. And Spirit is saying you have the strength to do this if this is something that you want to do. If this is somewhere that you want to head for, then you absolutely have the strength to do this and set forth on a journey. Okay, so let's clarify these cards. Spirit, can you clarify the Eight of Water for our Aries collective, please? Can you clarify the Eight of Water for our Aries collectives? Greatest good. What do they need revealed to them regarding the Eight of Water? What do they need revealed to them, Spirit? The Aries collective. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, this came out with 2. We have the King of Earth. We have the Magician. And then we have the Empress and the Four of Earth that came out together. Okay, so like I said, it seems like you are somebody who has their shit together. Somebody, by that I mean you have been through schooling, perhaps, or you've been through, I don't want to say, you've had enough education, whether it be life education or schooling, to understand what you want and what you need out of your life. I mean, you can be 18 and have had a hard life and have had enough education to know that right now. You could be 65 and just discovered, you know, I am not happy. I need to move forward. Or you just gained the courage to be able to make those decisions, or been put in a scenario where you're able to make those decisions. It's not about age. It's about knowing yourself. Some people gain that knowledge at a super young age. Some people don't until they're older and are set on a different path, or, you know, are given a tower moment and recognize what they need to do. I feel like this is somebody who knows themselves and knows that there needs to be some sort of change. You're holding on to something. I feel like it might be because of fear. I just heard fear. So some of you might be scared to grow. The Empress is all about growth. Production. So you might be scared because you have children with somebody. You might be, staying together with somebody because you have children. You might be staying with somebody or staying on a path because you're afraid to move forward. You're afraid to grow. You're afraid what's out there. Simply put, like, not change isn't everybody's bag. Change is fucking scary. So this might simply mean you're not ready. You recognize this, but you're not there yet. But I feel like you have been manifesting this. Whether you think you've been manifesting this or not, it's if you're putting it out there in your thoughts, in your actions, in your dreams even, the universe is picking up on this. You don't have to ask for it. The universe can pick it up through your thoughts. That's why I'm always saying, think positive things about yourself. Stop with the deprecation, because the universe hears what you're thinking and is bringing it back to you. So if you're thinking, I need change, I'm feeling stagnant, I need to move on, then they're going to put you in a situation where you realize this. And from what I can see, you're gaining the strength to make these moves. You're seeing that you've been stagnant in your energy. But you have to have faith in yourself to move on. Now, I do think that by letting go, it will create growth. But it's all free will. I feel like this might be a divine feminine energy that maybe doesn't think they have the means to be set forth on their own. Maybe they've stayed at home with the kids for when they were little. Maybe they only have a part-time income. Maybe they're holding on because they really are afraid of going forth. But this, see, I believe that's a butterfly is what my attention is being called to, what she's holding. A butterfly or some kind of, I think it's a butterfly that she's holding. She's releasing it. I do think it's time to release these thoughts from your head. Now, I'm not saying, drop everything and move on. But you have to do what's right for you. The Empress is the divine feminine. You have that energy inside of you to make changes, to grow. It's not gender specific, but you have the opportunity to produce. You have that energy inside you. It doesn't mean to produce children. Of course, that's a female thing. But you have the opportunity to produce ideas, establish yourself, get yourself growing in the right direction. Don't underestimate yourself is what I'm hearing. Don't underestimate. Okay, can we clear the Four of Water for our... Okay, Aries Collective. Okay, we keep having multiple cards fall out. Okay, so we have the Ace of Earth. I feel like you're worried about money. We're having a lot of Pentacles come out. I feel like that could be a big apprehension of yours. How am I going to do this without another income? Cut back. Give up the frivolous things. You found the thing that works for you when you've been dealing with such frivolity. Now it's time to give up the frivolity and focus on yourself. Focus on moving forward. It won't be forever, but you have to get established. This is an offer. This could be an offer of romance. This could be an offer for your partner to stay. You know, maybe they want to make changes. Maybe they are offering to go into counseling. So this is an offer to stay, or this could be an offer for a new job. Maybe you get an offer from a friend. Hey, I heard you're looking for an apartment. My family's, renting out an apartment. This might be able to get you started. This is an offer coming in, a huge offer. And then we have the Queen of Water. And of course, this is a loving energy, committed, compassionate, and passionate. Because we have the Four of Fire here. And that's about creating stability. Okay, so are you sticking around because you're afraid of losing that stability? Or are you the Queen of Water who's going to move forward because you're the queen and create her own stability? Either decision, there's no wrong decision. It's whatever decision works for you in your journey. There's no judgment. And it also depends on how it resonates for you. But you're looking for that stability again. You're looking for somebody who's going to build you up. Who's going to provide. Or you can provide for yourself since you're the queen. You have Empress and Queen. These are two very strong divine feminine energies. Not gender specific. But it's definitely a strong energy calling here. And you have transformation. Call is judgment. A rebirth. A second chance. So is this an opportunity for you to take a second chance? Is the universe giving you a second chance at a new journey with this Fool card? Creating a peaceful mind and heart. This is a second chance. Maybe, depending on how it resonates, you're giving somebody a second chance. Maybe you're giving your current partner a second chance. Or maybe somebody's coming back to you saying, can I have a second chance? An old love. Or this could be somebody putting an opportunity out there, like I said, maybe with an option to move or to provide a place for you to move to be able to start your second chance. To revive your life. A rebirth of yourself. These are all very, very strong cards you're receiving. I feel like this is a strong reading. Spirit, can we clarify strength for our Aries collective, please. Thank you. And clarify strength for our Aries collective. Strength, please. Thank you. Okay, so far we have Messenger of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Earth. Yeah, this is, you're worried about money. I'm getting a lot of Earth. You're being very strategic about money. You might already be able to do this on your own. You might have already planned this. This is like a slow and steady investment. Maybe you have made investments already and you're using money from that. So you might end up be in a position that you're already able to become independent. I do get this moving forward into singledom. You're moving forward, you're becoming independent. And if you want to date somebody or want somebody in your life, you're doing it because you want to, not because you need to. You don't need somebody else's cash. I just heard cheddar. I'm pretty sure we're not in a 1990s rap video. But you don't need anybody else's money to get yourself situated in some, in some situations where that resonates. You don't need anybody. Maybe a 1990s rap video makes sense to you. Maybe that somehow resonates with you. What is that? Is that J-Lo? Ja Rule? I don't know. But anywho, that's hip hop, not exactly rap. But I think it's What's Love. Maybe that resonates. What's love? Got to do. So maybe you're listening to that song. Maybe that resonates with you somehow. Maybe J-Lo's watching this. Hi, J-Lo, if you are. So maybe they have some kind of significance in your relationship, or that's some kind of song. But I mean, it is some kind of song, obviously. I just sang it. But yeah, this is you being on this independent. Right now, at least, you're feeling this independence. And I'm getting that you're really surrounded by your ancestors guiding you. You're being supported and guided by your ancestors. There's a lot of light around you. Have you called your ancestors in for guidance, or your guides and guardians? Because they are very, very close to you right now. Which is a very cool feeling. You are very protected. So that could be a sign too. If you're feeling like you're doing this alone, you're not. You are very, very protected right now. Like I said, I don't know if you've called somebody in. But you're definitely should feel supported, because you have a lot of people around you. Okay, we have the Hermit. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you've created this plan. You've already created, maybe you've cashed in, investments, or maybe you've already started to stash away some money to get you started. Very, very smart is what I'm getting. Strength, a lot of strength. You've already been thinking about this. You've already have gone in and healed or started healing months ago. it was just a way of, or maybe you were waiting for divine timing, which this could be as well. You were waiting for the right time to get the ball rolling. Maybe this is a sign for you to get the ball rolling, that this is your next step, because what I'm clearing next for you is this broken arrow full card combination. Stop the fighting. Whether you want to stay with your person, there needs to be a peaceful resolve. And Spirit's calling for that, there to be a peaceful resolve. However you handle it, whether it be staying, clear your mind and your heart and let it go, whatever was done in the past, and move forward, or stepping away maturely and creating a sense of peace for you and your family. Can we clarify the Fool card for our Aries collective? I'm sorry, I feel like this is lengthy, but this is like a very real reading. You'll have to let me know how it resonates with you guys, because I'm really feeling like this is a strong reading for somebody. Spirit, that one, this one. Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands. So that's, you're being put in the spotlight by somebody. Two of Swords, Two of Airs, the Two of Swords. Cutting somebody off, trying to make a decision. You might be putting yourself in the spotlight. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, if there's a separation, or, you know, you decide to stay with somebody after, you know, somebody's done something wrong, then, you know, you talk about this stuff with your family, and all of a sudden the next thing you're the talk of your whole family. Or, you know, God forbid you make a decision that they're not on board with, but it's your journey. Yeah, they're going to, did you hear, you know, she's staying with him? Oh my gosh, he's staying with her? What the fuck? You know, like, you might be spotlighted right now because of the decisions you're making, but everybody's going to talk. You have to learn to brush off your shoulder and not give a shit about what people are saying. You have a decision to make. Make it for yourself, not for what other people are thinking or saying or whatever. Ten of Fire, because you are feeling overwhelmed by the thoughts. Do not feel overwhelmed by the thoughts. You need to do what's good for you and what's good for your children. You certainly don't want them growing up in an atmosphere of negativity and fighting. Yeah, you are being called to definitely make decisions. You're overwhelmed by the thought of moving forward. Okay, you're overwhelmed by it. But there needs to make a decision. You need to make a decision, and you are being put in the spotlight because everybody knows you need to make these decisions, and you've been putting it off. But the time has come to unburden yourself and to move on. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these bad boys. This is the romance deck, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, this doesn't mean that this reading has not been yours. Just for some insight for certain people and what resonates with. So Spirit, what do you have to tell the Aries collective for their greatest good for September 2022 romance? What do they need to know for their greatest good for September 2022 romance? Thank you. Can I have a couple more cards? Thank you. One more. Can I have one more card here? Oh, two. Thank you. Okay, so we have photograph. Looking at old photos, missing you, nostalgia, cassette, outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. Love call, which is someone expresses love, a message of love. Clock, needs time, take the time to heal. Cycles. And one more, we have palm tree, which is stability, which is what I was talking about. Permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So I feel like while your person is saying like how much they love you and how much, you know, they might want to work on things, you are looking for security, stability, being able to grow. I feel like you've been in this stagnant energy because of nostalgia, because of your thoughts about, remembering the past. Maybe you've been with this person for a long time and you created a lot of memories and created a lot of humans, maybe you have kids, but you're realizing that that is not what you need. Maybe you're taking time to heal. Maybe you're separated currently and you said you need time. This could also mean you're starting a new cycle. You're starting over again. And you are listening to yourself because of your person's outdated thinking. Because of, they can't relate with your new self. You've uncovered a lot of things through this Hermit energy about yourself. And maybe they're not on board with accepting it. And like I said, you feel like there's something else you need to find. This could also be somebody who's a new person who's coming in. This could also be a previous lover, because we did have this Judgment, which is second chance. It could be read as second chance. Rebirth. Maybe somebody wants to start something new with you. So take it as it resonates. And this is where I'm going to leave you, Aries. Thank you for hitting on like and subscribe. Leave a comment if this resonated with you. I'd really love to hear it, because this is a really cool reading. Very interesting, very heavy, deep reading. Or leave some feedback if you feel keen to do that. I'm taking personal readings, so see the details on how to do that in the description box. But don't forget to hit that subscription button no matter what you do. All right, thank you so much, Aries. It's been a pleasure. I love hanging out with you guys. Look for when I go live, because I love the feedback and the personal energy that I get. All right, so I will see you next time. Bye, Aries.